Alright, what's going on, guys? I am bringing you a 66 gun streak on Hijacked multi-team hardpoint using the FAL, and that's pretty much all I really need to say about the gameplay. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. But anyways, as far as the topic of today's video, I'm sure you see it in the title. It's Bourbon, why do you hate OpTic? And of course I'm referring to the competitive part of the team. Let me just say that real quick as well. This isn't about the sniping part whatsoever. I don't follow that or anything like that. I'm just strictly into the competitive side. But yeah, anyways, let me start out to say like this. I don't hate like OpTic, like I don't know, like as an organization. I don't hate Hex. I don't hate any of the players really. You know, I like Scump, Big T, and JCap, and even I used to like Merc. I still like Merc obviously, but he's not a part of OpTic. HI is whatever, you know. I don't hate him either. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the players or the organization or anything like that. It is the fans, and that is the simple reason for why. So let me break it to you like this. This is the simplest way to put it. OpTic does not have fans; they have fanboys, and that's as simple as I can put it for you. If you take a second and think about the difference between a fan and a fanboy, you know, it's kind of like a fan is, you know, you support your team, and you know it's your team, you support them, all that stuff. But a fanboy is someone who supports their team blindly, I guess you could say, would be the best way to say it. Like, no matter what, they are supporting their team, even if they're 100% wrong. And just a couple examples, I'll give you the first example. I'll see if I can get the tweet, but I fucking tweet kind of a lot, I don't know, and it was from a few days ago, so it might be kind of far down. But if I can get the tweet, I'll put it up for you. Big T tweeted out, it was before they put the Merc video out, and Big T tweeted something, he's like, if I see another tweet saying, you want to play Minecraft more than COD, I'm gonna freak out, or something like that was his tweet. And so I literally copied and pasted like what he didn't want to see. Like, I just copied and pasted, you only want to play Minecraft, not COD, and then I just straight up just tweeted that to him, right? You know, like, obviously, like, that's a joke, right? He said he didn't want to see that, so I tweeted it to him, and it was a joke. I think the majority of the people got it. It had like, I don't know, maybe like 10 retweets, like 20 favorites or whatever. People understood it was a joke. But what it also had was probably around, I don't know, maybe 30 interactions I got off that of people freaking out on me. They're like, Birdman, you suck at Call of Duty. Big T has the most championships in the world in Call of Duty. Why don't you have 0 championships? How many championships do you have? Are you a pro player? Like, people were freaking out, right? Like, I just made a simple joke, and you know, some people thought it was funny, some people understood the joke, and then I just had all these other kids that were just like freaking out, and I was just like, chill, just chill, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just, you can't say anything negative about OpTic or just not be 100% positive towards OpTic, because if you're not, people are gonna freak out, and that's just what I don't understand. Like, people need to chill. Like, another example would be like when I'm tweeting during MOG events, and let's say OpTic is playing, and you know, this is all just like a hypothetical situation. Like, the same situation has happened. I just don't have, like, I don't remember like what the exact scores and all that was. But so let's say OpTic lost a map, and let's say Nadeshot went 15 and 20 on CTF. Okay, let's make it even worse. Let's say Nadeshot went 20 and 30 on, you know, Slum's Hardpoint. Okay, and they lost like 250 to like 120. Okay, they got smacked up on some Slum's Hardpoint. Nadeshot went like -10, didn't have a very good game at all. Okay, and I just tweet out this. I'll say, damn, Nadeshot played really bad. He needs to step it up or they're gonna lose. Right? This is a simple tweet. You know, I'm not really talking shit with that tweet. I mean, that's a normal fucking tweet, right? I would get probably 100 plus interactions for that, freaking the fuck out. I'll say 90 of them will be freaking the fuck out. 10 of them will be like, yeah, he does. You know, I agree. You know, people with the brain. And then the other 90 interactions will be, Nadeshot's better than you. You would have got 1 kill. What are you? Why aren't you up there playing? You suck. Go spawn trap. You know, like something retarded shit like that, right? And I'm just like, dude, chill the fuck out. Like, I'm just making a simple observation that is true. I wasn't saying, like, if I had tweeted Nadeshot, you fucking suck. 20 and 30, you're bad or something like. Okay, then, you know, maybe you can, you know, freak out. Like, I just said like a simple tweet like that, and people get mad, and that's what I mean about like the OpTic fans. Like, they're over the top, and anytime someone does, like, I'm always like tweeting a lot during events, and anytime someone does bad, I tweet something about it. It's not just like me singling out OpTic, you know. Even if one of my players that I like are doing bad, I tweet about it. Like, back when you know, Impact, when they were still on their championship run, and when they were losing to their first ever, like, you know, the first time they lost to Complexity, you know, Parasite's one of my favorite players, and I was ripping him up. I was like, you know, are you gonna let Clay out anchor you and all this shit? I was saying a lot of shit about Parasite. No one was like freaking out, you know what I mean? But say I was saying that about like Nate Shot, dude, I would have had 1,000 interactions. So that's just what I kind of mean about the fans, and the reasoning behind it, in my opinion, this is what I think it is. It's two reasons. One is a lot of the OpTic fans are not fans of competitive. They're just fans of OpTic. And what this means is they don't really follow what's going on in competitive. Well, I guess I'm gonna put all the reasons into like one solid reason. So like they're not fans of real fans of competitive. Either they're two types of fans. The first type they're kind of follow competitive, but not really. Like they couldn't tell you who's on the other teams. They just know OpTic, and they know that OpTic was the most successful Modern Warfare 3 team, and they just assume that they're also successful at Black Ops 2. They don't really know like the placings or know that which team is the most successful. They just say, oh, OpTic's the best, because they're the best in Modern Warfare 3, so now they just automatically assume they're the best in Black Ops 2, when obviously that's not the case. And then the other fan is just a fan of OpTic who knows nothing about competitive. Who they're just a fan of OpTic because of the sniping, and they see OpTic playing. They don't even know what competitive is. They probably click on the stream thinking, hey, this is going to be a sniper. You know what I mean? And then they just don't know anything. And sometimes I think like when I tweet, sometimes like I don't put OpTic Nade Shot, or I just put OpTic in general. And I think some of these people that are replying to me honestly think I may be talking about like their sniping team. Like that is like how like unaware these people are. And that's the reason right there why I have a problem with OpTic. It has nothing to do with the players themselves. It's all about the fanboys of OpTic, and everyone knows that OpTic has the most fanboys out of anyone. And it's just annoying. I guess I shouldn't place my dislike of these fanboys against OpTic, but I can't separate it, dude. Every event I start to dislike OpTic a little bit more after getting all these stupid ass tweets from these fanboys. It is so freaking frustrating to see these kids. Like I don't understand what's wrong with them, to be honest. There's something wrong with them, and it needs to be fixed. But yeah, I mean, OpTic has enough fanboys. They don't need me as a fan. And that's another thing. Like I'm not a fan of teams. I'm a fan of players, and I might do a video on that as well, because I think that's the way everyone should go. But anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed 66 Gunstreak on Hijacked, and yeah, be sure to subscribe if you're new, if you're not already, and check the description for links to my Twitter and all that good stuff down below, and leave a comment if you have something to say, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Have a good day.